Okay, hey guys, I know this video is kind of late, but this is a video on how to jailbreak your iTouch 1st gen, 2nd gen, or iPhone 2G or 3G on 3.0. The reason why it's late is, first of all, my iTouch is broken, so I have to use my dad's iPhone, and also, for some reason when I was downloading the files, they weren't downloading correctly before, but I figured out why. Why it wasn't downloading correctly is because I was using Safari, and when Safari downloads something, it downloads each individual component. And what a firmware is all these different components combined into one thing. So I couldn't use Safari, and I just figured out that, so I had to download in Google Chrome. So first thing is you have to have your iPhone, all updated to 3.0. I just finished doing that. I need to have the 3.0 firmware, and if you're gonna unlock the SIM chip like I am, you need to download the bootloader right here. These two. And also you need Red Snow. So let's get started. First thing is go into, extract everything, and go into wherever you downloaded Red Snow. That's the quick phone for 3.0. And it has to be Red Snow 0.7.1. I'll have a link for all this stuff in the description. There we go. And it'll look like this. One second, let me bring this down for you guys. Look like that. Basically you just click browse right here and go to where their firmware is. One second, just making sure. Okay, so downloads iPhone 3.0 pre-store. It'll say processing firmware, and then this part is gonna do stuff with your firmware to make sure it's the right firmware. And after that, it'll say IPSW successfully identified. So you can click next, and then it'll start patching the kernel, everything. And you can say install Cydia, and then I'm gonna say unlock, and then say next. 3.9 bootloader, so say browse, and I have mine on my desktop, so bootloader, and it'll be called BL, and then since this is the 3.9, it'll say BL39.bin, so do that. And then for the 4.6, BL 4.46 bin, and say next. Okay, so now it says, please make sure your device is both off and plugged into the computer. So, take your iPhone and slide to power off, and wait for it. And if you still see this and the screen is kind of bright, that means it's not off, so just wait for it to turn all the way off. It don't want you to put it into DFU mode just yet. And it's still turning off, and now your computer will probably make a sound, and make sure it's also plugged in. So if it is not, then plug in the device and then slide the power off, say next, and now it wants you to put in the put it into DFU mode. It's kind of hard playing into DFU mode when it's turned off, but it won't seem like it's putting into DFU mode, but it really is. And there we go. It's, as you just saw, flashed on and off. So now it's showing what it shows normally, that little thing that's downloading the jailbreak firmware. And It'll show the process over here. And it'll tell you like how, like what state it's at. Now it says rebooting done. So you'll have the little spinny thing, and do not disconnect it. Keep it connected until the end, and just wait. So now here's the normal stuff. Okay, and obviously it won't go that fast, but that's the magic of video editing. And it will do something special in the beginning since I unlocked it. What unlocking does is, if you have a regular SIM chip, unlocking will make it so you pay the same amount, like the same amount for a regular plan, but it'll still work in your iPhone, so you don't have to pay for an iPhone plan. And it'll show that because it is doing the boot neuter, and that's only when you unlock it. So this will also fix when you do your iPhone and iTunes, if you do not have a SIM chip in it, like you bought it without a SIM chip and you want to keep it that way, it won't let you sync anything until you activate it. So once it shows that activation screen, you can just exit out of iTunes and jailbreak it, and then iTunes will think it's activated. So that's another way to get out of that screen. And it usually takes a while, so I'm gonna come back when it's done. Okay, so after it's finished, it will automatically reboot again. So depending on like your iPhone, like some people's iPods reboot faster than others, so just wait for it to reboot. On your iPhone, it should vibrate twice in your hand, and there you go. Text from this, and it will say text from blah blah, and doesn't even matter. And now, as you can see, this iPhone is jailbroken. It may not look, but when you go to the second page, it is. Just move this over. And just to prove it to you, go to home screen. I will go to phone, and I will call this phone right here and prove it to you. Call. I'm going to put this, and there we go, this phone, and just to prove it to you. I don't know if you heard that, but that was because the phone was getting too close. And let me go in the other room just to prove it to you. Oh, and you can also unplug it now, but also to prove it to you. Hello? 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 Good guy. As you can see, that was me. That was just a test, just to show you that it was working. And like I said, you can unplug it, and you can exit out of Redstone. And now it'll be working. So that is how to jailbreak and jailbreak your iTouch 1G or 2G, or iPhone 2G or 3G, and unlock your iPhone 2G or 3G. So I hope this helped you, and until my next video, just remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.